A former school bus driver from Wesley was sentenced to nearly 19 years in prison after admitting to 6 counts of gross sexual assault, according to the Ellsworth American. 68-year-old Dwayne Geel, formerly worked as a school bus driver for AOS 96, including the Wesley Elementary School. He was also a custodian. The district attorney says the abuse occurred over a number of years and the victim was a minor. The school superintendent told WABI that Geel resigned his position in 2023. Geel was arrested in April of last year and has been in jail ever since.